tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Nope. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Turnbull, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's a second-year big leaguer. Bases are empty, one man out. Drilled right back up the middle. Castro gloves it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. 2 out, nobody on. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Top of the first just underway here in Motown. Again, he sends it out of play. Another try at 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Down go the Twins in order. Twins nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jake Odorizzi gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
So coming to the plate, Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I think they really need their number 7 hitter to turn it around. I thought they might get a lot more production out of him this year, but I look at the numbers with runners in scoring position, and his batting average is less than 250 in those spots. If you're a guy expected to drive in runs, you're going to have to hit a lot better than that.
At the plate, Dawa Lugo. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, he's gone 3 for 11. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
A rare 3-0 curveball drops in. 3-1.
Hey.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Count still full. 3-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
This is foul right side. Another full count offering on its way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Wade giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting third, the second baseman, Harold Castro.
Stepping up to the plate, Harold Castro looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Odorizzi gets the sign. Here it comes on 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping up now, Eddie Rosario. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Eddie Rosario.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Hey, great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Marwin Gonzalez is on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Good battle. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, and he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this one at 248, 5 homers and 22 RBIs. There's a drive out to left center field. And the run will score as the Twins grab the early 1-0 lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Miguel Sano, and you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Gonzalez stands at second with no outs. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. Two 2-0. Here it is. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. Candelario is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Ball one to start the at bat. The 1-0 delivery. Just missing here. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Outside. 3-0 now. Three and one. One out and a runner on second base. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Lamont
Into the
Wade.
box now, Lamont Wade. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ball game back on Sunday. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Cut fastball inside, ball one. First and second now, one man out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Reyes is after it, and this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll played one for sure and maybe a second. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there. Close, but it's 1-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. One and two to the Twins catcher.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Second and third here, one man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Stepping in now, Luis Arias, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. Ready with the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
He's set. The 2-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Twins 2 and the Tigers nothing. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, not great. He's 1 for 8.
Candelario.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Odorizzi is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
And it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Cave is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And over at first base in this one today is the guy that can pick it with the best of them. And I can't overstate that enough. As a former middle infielder, when you could close your eyes and throw it over to first base knowing it was getting picked out of the grass or picked out of the dirt, man, what a comfortable feeling.
Digging in, Kristen Stewart. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
The 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rosario comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Brandon Dixon.
Brandon Dixon steps in now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In there, no balls and a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him, so he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus, but now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
In now, Nelson Cruz. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, right, keep staying inside the ball and not trying to do too much.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked a donut off your bat knowing 2 things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
0-1, here it comes. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Polanco at second, Cruz at first with no outs.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
On a line, that's a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Number 9.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, Marwin Gonzalez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Gonzalez is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost start. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag, bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel.
Bases are loaded here with one away. And the next to bat would be the big third baseman, Miguel Sano. From the stretch. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Bases are loaded with only one out. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. One run scores. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jake.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
Spin and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily. Into the box now, Jake Cave. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss made him reach.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Still only one out in the inning. Hit down the line at first. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lamont Wade.
Striding in, Lamont Wade. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he takes ball one.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike one. Runners at second and third with two gone. This pitch is popped up, and no one will track it down. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Twins 4 and the Tigers nothing. Coming to the plate now, number 19, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Stepping in now, Jake Rogers, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 1 home run, 9 driven in. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Two and 1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Hey.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Willie Castro.
Stepping in, Willie Castro. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Odorizzi gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Heading out toward shallow right. Cave has a beat on it, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in, Jason Castro. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
And it's fouled away.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early, 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
In now, Luis Arias.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Ready with the 0-2. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The relay. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Taken, but called a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball down below the knees. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reyes is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 2. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And that's not all that promising a number, as they find themselves just 1 spot off the bottom in the American League. Standing in, Nelson Cruz. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Ryan Carpenter answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Carpenter.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Cruz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
A pause and the 0-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. A run, a hit, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Twins 5 and the Tigers nothing. So striding in, Victor Reyes back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cave is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, the third baseman, Dawel Lugo.
Standing in, Dawel Lugo. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Grounded down the third baseline. Sano is up with it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Harold Castro.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Harold Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Now a flare out to left center. Rosario is over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.